Good evening, Zelda fans, and welcome to this delayed race. We had a race go a little bit long over in the Link to the Past randomizer, but we are here now with a 1-0 matchup between FurySK and RandoRunner. Joining me in the booth tonight is Stags28, and we were talking a little bit before we went on air about the difficulties of this flag set. What are some of the things that you have seen in some of these races? Are some of the stumbling blocks within these flags?
Well, from what I've seen in races I've played in, that sub 8 Triforce number really throws a wrench in. Not knowing whether to dive a dungeon or not, it really changes races.
Yeah, I agree. When you've got a 5 Triforce 9, I mean, which ones are you gonna dive? It becomes a lot of luck is removed when 8 Triforces are required.
Very much so.
But at the same time, that's what makes these flags so interesting and so entertaining from a viewer's point of view.
I think
All right.
Fury's calling me a little bit here.
Looks like we're starting here up in the northeast. Both of our runners heading straight over to this Armos.
I do love starting up in this area. You get 3 immediate Armos.
Agreed. To 28 for our mid-secret. That's pretty close to vanilla there. Oh, looky here, an immediate 9. 6, okay.
Well, it could end up gamble time. It'll make this a lot of fun down the stretch.
I've not seen very many 6 Triforce seeds. Predominantly, I've seen 5 and 8 with a few 7s sprinkled in.
I don't even remember seeing the 7s. 5s and 8s are really, like you say, exactly where I've seen.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things with this flag set which aren't coded this way, but somehow it happens, like the 5 and 8 Triforces. And the other thing is the keys. There have been so many key problems in so many seats that I've watched and played.
Now, over on Fury side, we do get a first glimpse of the blue candle at 68 rupees. So that's going to be important to pay attention to.
Yes. But a recorder on the coast.
So this is a mixed first overworld, so there are going to be a large number of recorder checks that you wouldn't otherwise get with just a first quest overworld. So that will probably be required, is my guess.
Rando heading over here to the west to do these Armos checks. I love rushing the Armos. You know there's an item there waiting for you. And it looks like we're going to... the white sword. That's a great Armos find. Fury's not too far behind him, though.
Yeah, I envision that Fury's going to make the exact same checks here. Starting with the white sword is just invaluable.
Yeah. Yeah, it gives you a very early sword, double damage. It's one of my favorite Armos items.
Pricey bombs today, too. Oh no! Oh, Fury, so unlucky with that.
That is a hard place to take a death right before you get that sword.
And just seeing the sword there, too.
Yeah, you know it's there. Oh, he's got to be seething right now. All right, we've got some any roads here. That's so far not bad. The okay, right on the start screen there.
They're gonna love that.
Okay, they're fair. You can at least get from spawn point to the middle of the map. It would have been nicer if there was a Death Mountain any road. Ow! 66 on that large secret.
Has RandoRunner seen one of the candles yet?
I don't believe so. I think we only saw that on Fury's screen. Oh, there's our wood sword. So we got level 7 at Vanilla 1. I don't blame him for turning around and not going there.
Oh, this is unfortunate. So Fury did not buy bombs, opting to save for the candle. But because he didn't have bombs, he wasn't able to get that large secret.
That hurts. All right, looks like RandoRunner is going to go ahead and make a play in Death Mountain. Meanwhile, Fury into level 8 waltzes right in. Where was that level 8?
That was all the way up in the upper right, in the secret spot. It's always nice finding the Patras after the white sword.
Yes. Excellent Patra combat.
And RandoRunner does find the candle and is able to purchase one.
All right, good time to find one, unless he gets a bomb drop somewhere. He's not going to last long in Death Mountain. Fury trying to get a bomb drop there in Zelda's room. They were not giving. And both of our... Oh, here we go. We might get some luck over on Random. All right. Like, whenever I go into Death Mountain, I just pray there's a room full of bomb droppers somewhere.
That was, I think, 3 Patras in 8 thus far.
Yeah, this is a... Really might be looking at an oops all Patra. Ooh, Patras and Wizzies. No, I'm coming back to 8 later. So we got a banana in 8. And he takes death. Now let's... Is he going to go back in, or is he turning around? He's going back in.
Yeah, if that had been the magical boomerang, I bet Fury would have picked it up.
Early game, the boomerang is actually really, really helpful. But a lot of people don't like to pick it up. And, you know, a lot of people don't need it. We have a prediction in chat. Raft as the white sword item. Or is that on... No, that's not a prediction. That's a guarantee. We missed it. Raft is the white sword item. So we have a raft in Death Mountain, not a completely useless area. Oh, this is a nasty room on Fury's side. He agrees. He's done. He's out. Well, the great thing about this 8 is it's really close to your spawn point, so you can get back to it quickly. Fury trying to make that one bomb last. And level 5, not too far from 8. If I saw that location right.
I was watching Fury with his bomb save scum practice. But he was able to get it to go to all 4 of these checks.
Alright, so then it was not where I was thinking. It's probably somewhere closer in to up in Death Mountain. As that's where Rando was.
Well, we're going to want to find 5 sooner rather than later. There was the step ladder.
Very, very nice. Ladder in 5, and that's going to give you as well the recorder. Also, somewhere in this 5 will be a bomb upgrade. We're not going to see it because there's the Triforce, and RandoRunner becomes the first on the board with 1 Triforce.
Yeah, 5 is one of those that can go on and on for a while. So, getting that ladder, getting the Triforce quickly, you're incredibly happy for that.
Yeah, I generally enjoy 5. It's 6 where I go on and on forever.
No possible screen or world wrap coming up here.
I believe you are right. We're going to go ahead and pick up our recorder. We're going to start seeing some recorder checks here.
The recorder checks before the candle checks. What a time to be alive.
Hint, not too far from spawn. And a few of those weren't badly priced either. All right, so far we've only seen, well, I guess we've seen 4 of our dungeons. Our first take any, that took a while. Fury here. Okay, gonna dig the rest of Death Mountain. With 3 hearts, not going to be able to pull that raft. Okay, Rando's gonna go up here in the northeast. He's going to discover level 8. Let's see if he digs it.
Yeah, another boomerang against Fury there.
They're so lethal when somebody else wields it.
Yeah, the blue gorillas, I think of them kind of as snipers.
Oh, they're awful.
I guess that was a moblin.
Rando taking a death in this 8. Gonna keep going.
Patra takes no prisoners.
I think this screen on Fury's end was level 5, no? It's somewhere around this area.
I think Fury's going straight for the candle.
5 was 1Q6. Thank you, Malkier. Yeah, there's that candle purchase. Don't blame him one little bit. See if RandoRunner can get... Ah, gonna use some recorder strats here. It's a very difficult block clip to do with all those blue whizzies. Try and get some bombs, maybe it's gonna hurt a little bit.
You just have to be so careful to not go too far into the doorway.
Yeah. In my opinion, this is one of the hardest block clips to do right here. What makes it worse is when you have 2 or 4 BMOS in the room as well. I got that fairy. There we go. He's got it down. There we are. All that trouble and didn't drop anything. All that trouble and all you get is stinking banana.
That's a tough clear for such a...
We all knew it was coming.
Such a rough prize.
It is a terrible prize. I believe we're seeing RandoRunner. Oh, wow! Took a very different course through this level 8. Finds the Triforce, giving him 2. If Fury had just gone straight north instead of turning to the right, he would have had that in hand.
Yeah, waiting 15 minutes to get the candle never feels good. I can imagine there's a little frustration growing, unfortunately. It's a really nice candle boost there on Rando's set.
It's like we're having to burn to find these Tagany caves. All right, we still need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. I always hate it when you find the higher dungeons first. Like, you want to find 1 as quick as you can. You want to take out 2 and 3 because you know they're going to be quick and easy. Most of the time. Easy's in italics there.
Are we allowed to find the lower numbers first?
In this flag set, no.
Okay, just making sure.
All right, both of our runners here actually collectively covering much of this map. I'm beginning to suspect we might need a power bracelet to see some more of these dungeons. I'm going to call power bracelet in 7.
Bracelet in 7. That's not a fun dig.
No. No, it is not.
I'm gonna go bracelet in 3. And hopefully 3 is raft blocked.
Fury gonna go ahead and grab that wood arrow. I don't think that we've seen Eastern Death Mountain yet, so... And we're not going to see the rest of this Death Mountain for a little while. That was a rough death.
Yeah, overworld combat is not especially easy in this flag.
No. I mean, anytime you have... Wizzies on the overworld are difficult, but it's been the Guerrilla Lionel combo that I have found the most frustrating through this flag set. They both just have a way of mowing you down. All right, Fury finds level 7. Gonna go ahead and dig it. I like this play here. You know, you've not seen very many dungeons. Fury never got down to find level 5, though. Oh, and 7 is a Wizzy dungeon. Makes it even better.
Well, this could be your push block. Nope, nope. And I don't think we saw enough Patras in 8, so 7 is going to help us out.
This is definitely a Patra seed.
That's only fair, considering that we started with the white sword.
Chat reminding us that Fury does have the white sword and the blue candle. So thank you, chat. This is why I like chat, because there are things that we miss, and chat is very quick to remind us. So thank you, chat.
Sorry, I just blanked there at the notion that we missed something.
And while we're talking about buttons, I'd like to thank Malkier for pushing all the buttons for us.
And Fury is on the board in 7.
Yay! Did not find the item, though. He's going back for it. Again, like normally on a 7, take that Triforce and go. But we need more dungeons. And I think that the items in the few dungeons we have left, I mean, there's got to be something that'll give us the rest of these dungeons.
So it looks like Rando's clearing some of the spots that Fury had already cleared. So probably going to be a little bit of a catch-up from where Fury is behind right now.
Rando's getting quite the rupee count. You think he's going for a blue candle?
Maybe inadvertently. I don't think he needs it. But I don't
blue
think
ring. Sorry, not a blue candle. Ladder block on Fury's side, that could be something that could help Rando very, very well if he decides to dip into 7.
Inexpensive max bomb upgrade. That's fun.
That is beautiful. All right, Rando's going to try and get to the rest of this Death Mountain. Oh, that's an interesting 7. That 7 reminds me of some of the enemies in Bubble Bobble. If any of you played that on the NES.
No, I can see that. Nice. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Rando's going to get him some bombs and start bombing through some of these checks. I think he's trying to go close to home. Nope, not that. Oh, no, no, he's wanting to do... He hasn't finished Candle Row yet. Okay. You know, we are 27 minutes in. We've not seen one heart container in a dungeon. Both of our runners existing on 5 hearts. Both of those extras from Take Any Caves.
We've seen a lot of the overworld, though.
We have. The rest of 7's ladder block. Now, the Triforce is not ladder blocked, but the item definitely is. I think you have to dip into 5, get the ladder, come back to 7, and get a power bracelet. That power bracelet's either in 7 or it's the other item in 8. Now that is true. Our tracker Malkier does note that neither of our runners have been to the Deadwoods. And it looks like Rando is heading that way right now, so we'll see if there is something there for him. You know, chat making a good point. We also have a raft block. I like a good raft block. Raft blocks are cool. Here we go. Rando finding his third take any. Now guarantees the raft.
I think it's going to be quite a while before he gets over back to the raft.
And that is Rando's last take any cave right there, which means he's not going to be getting any potions unless he finds that letter. I'm really surprised he didn't take a potion there. There's our level 4.
Instant staircase? Oh, there's segments. That had to happen that way. I like this decision. Clear the small segment where you start.
Oh, there you go. There's the Triforce. Finish up these rooms and grab that. I'm guessing Fury did not finish Western Death Mountain. Oh no, he's going for the raft. And he does pick it up at 5 hearts. But does not go down to find 5. He wants to know what's behind this ladder block, or this raft block here.
You know, he really wants this to be 1 or 3 or...
It's the letter.
Yep.
I think it's fair that Rando will probably find that. As blocked up as everything else has been. Second location is level 6. We have a raft block.
Now, another one of the fun things about having the random... having the random Triforce is it might not be an actual block.
That's true, because you only need 6 of the Triforces. It depends on the items that are in there. Fury discovers a very hard ladder block 6 and burns it to the ground, something I always want to do with level 6. Chad asking, how many vanilla locations are there? A lot. You have level 4 in vanilla level 3. You have level 5 in 1Q6. You have level 6 in 1Q4. Level 7 in 1Q1. Level 8 in 1Q secret spot. Okay, it's not really a level location, but it looks like it is, so I'm going to count it. It's in a ruin. But each... Yeah, okay. Each of the ruins on the map are a level. That's actually pretty fascinating. Except for that the coast raft block area.
All right. Well,
immediate wand. Go ahead.
A lot less time in 4 here, because he got the wand in that little offshoot to the right from entrance, and he's out.
That was an incredibly fast 4, and we might... I feel like... oh, there's our first heart container right there. Yeah, RandoRunner has kind of been a little in the lead up to this point. I think that wand's going to really help Fury to catch up. Level 3 in the Deadwoods. All right, this might be an item. It is the red candle. Level 3 is not our answer. 1 and 2 still remaining.
I'm of the skill set group where I get that red candle.
I really enjoy the red candle. Now, after I've got my wand, I really don't need the red candle. But if I don't have wand, I am definitely grabbing red candle, specifically for bubbles.
Yep. Oh, RandoRunner out of bombs. That might send him back toward the beginning, where he would get the wand and be able to wash his hands of this seed, or of this level.
Well, and he didn't go through that stair, so he hasn't seen the Triforce yet either. Oh, he did go through the stair. He just opted not to grab it.
Correct. Okay, now he'll get the wand right here.
Right. And this will send him right back over. There we go. All right, go get your Triforce and get out of here. He's going to be joining Fury in 3. Won't be too long. Okay, it looks like he did already grab that Triforce in 4, so we need to go ahead and throw that down there. There's our Triforce right there for Fury. All right, both of our runners, 3 Triforces each. I think from this point, Fury's going to go ahead up to the graves. He's going to find level 5 fairly quickly. There's a mags we're never going to pick up. Not at this rate. Which one, which one, which one? He's going to take the potion. I think it's a good play. Okay, our tracker has to step away for a little bit, but he should be back. We just need to remember everything that's missed.
I'm on it. So Mega did get the heart here, so it's going to be a little bit closer to that potential mag. When you have the white sword, it's not as valuable.
right, he picks up the compass, knows where that Triforce is, which is pretty huge. Now he just needs to find that red candle and then get out of there. Meanwhile, Fury in level 5. Let's see if he can get through here quicker than Rando did. It's actually a really close race. Hard to tell who might be leading at this point.
Yeah, picking up the ladder is going to be a huge plus. That was the source of Rando's lead. And there it is.
At this point now, it's pretty even. Rando's candle. He's gonna really quickly go up get that Triforce. Having that candle allows him to get the Triforce much quicker than Fury did. Meanwhile, Fury finds that Triforce. He's out of 5. And Fury, for the first time, taking the Triforce lead, and we're tied again.
And it's gone.
Both of our runners now, 4 Triforces apiece. Only 2 more needed to dip into 9. We still don't know where 1 and 2 is. And that's significant because I think we've kind of run out of checks. Which this kind of puts Rando in the lead here. Rando has had his... oh, there's level 1. Looky there. Recorder Lake. Rando's had his recorder for a long time, so he's been able to do his recorder checks as he has gone through. Fury is just now getting around to those recorder checks, so that's going to lose him some time.
Amusingly, Fury is just about to go into that same check. Oh, wrong recorder lake?
Wrong recorder. Yeah, the Deadwoods recorder lake. Which, as Chad is pointing out, is another vanilla spot. So what that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of our dungeons tonight are in vanilla locations. Not their own locations, but, you know, different locations. I don't think any dungeon has been in its own location tonight. But this is wild.
The Triforce in 1 appears to be pretty free, also. And we're going to have segments.
Yay, segments!
Oh, 3 or more segments?
Lots of segments! Oh, man. Is this a one-off segment? No, there's a second room. Yes, okay, Malkier, here's what you need. On Fury's side, we have the ladder, and we have 3. On Rando's side, we have 3 and 4.
Oh, red ring
Welcome
and
back,
1.
Malkier.
Red ring and 1.
Red ring, that's huge. I mean, not as huge as a bow or silvers. Man, Rando's suddenly been raking in the heart containers.
He did check. 9 was not enough to get mags.
9 rarely is enough.
You know, I just love that he was so thorough to see that through, though.
But 10, you've got a much better shot. Much better. Hey, we got both of our runners there. Same room, different directions.
It's a morning Sam, evening Ralph routine.
Oh, look at that one. It looks like a water faucet with a bucket underneath. Fury gonna potion up here. Book. We have money for hints, and we have hints. And I think right now, no bow, no silvers, you're checking hints.
Yeah, especially if you don't need any ring money. Not that these guys necessarily would, but...
Well, and you don't need 2. You only need 6 Triforce pieces. And they have 5 now. Well, Rando has 5. Fury is about to have 5.
Did we see both of the hint locations?
Yes. One of them is on the open cave on the coast. The other one's in the waterfall. So both of them actually you can get to really easily from start.
So that room Rando's next to.
Except Rando didn't pick up the book.
Exactly.
He did. He did. He got the book. Okay, Glial lurks with the wand. We know that. Garia with the power bracelet. What did I tell ya?
Someone called that.
What did I tell ya? Step over the raft to reach 3/4. Okay, yeah, we already knew that. Here's our next set. These are nicely priced here. Aquaments with the red ring. We already know that. Got play a melody to obtain. We already know that. And I love it when you get a book hint. It's just a slap in the face. Step over the water to reach the bow. Interesting. So the bow is in. Oh no. It could be. It's okay. It's ladder blocked. Wasn't. Oh, what was our level that was ladder blocked?
I think there were 2.
It was 7. 7
Yeah,
was completely ladder blocked, but that's where the power bracelet is. So it could be just a ladder block within a dungeon. We've got ladder blocks in both 6 and 7, so it's possible that it's in 6.
Did we see 2?
No, we never did see 2, so it could also be in 2. There could be a ladder block within 2 that we don't know about.
Or 2 could be next to the waterfall in those ladder block spots.
I want to say those have been checked, but possibly not, because I'm pretty sure RandoRunner went down through there after he got his ladder. Yeah, I think it's got to be... Well, it has to be either 6 or 2, by logic. But the question is, where is 2? Rando's going to go get the raft. He's going to lose some time doing these raft checks. Actually, no, he's not going to lose some time. What am I talking about? He's going to find level 6, and level 6 might have that bow.
Now, can the ladder block be in 9?
No. because important items can't be in 9, and the well, the ladder block can be in 9, but the bow cannot be in 9. So we know the bow has to be in either 2 or 6 or 8. We still missing an item out of 8, and there could be a ladder block in 8 that we haven't seen.
You know, I'm in this tournament. You'd think I would know these flags.
All right, RandoRunner in 6, and there's that hard ladder block. This is why Fury didn't go in here in the first place, and honestly, that might be the last dungeon he returns to. So if you are rooting for Rando, I kind of feel like you want that bow to be at. Actually, never mind. What am I saying? Fury knows there's a hard ladder block in 6, so he's probably going to come right back here. He just got that hint. All right, we have a stair in this 6. It is the transport. Fury checking these spots here. Okay, it's not one of those. Is that F-Zero that I'm hearing on that recorder? No. Wait a minute. Is that Rad Racer? Dun, dun, dun. I think that's Rad Racer.
I'm gonna have to lean into chat on this one.
I played that so much as a kid. Ooh, there is the level 6 Triforce right there.
Yeah, I didn't have that one as a kid. I had to rely on a couple of friends that did.
Oh, man, that brings back some memories. Ooh, that is a rough mugger room to find. He got Fury back in 6 after getting that hint. Rando down to 1 heart, deep in this 6. No potions. He has to be super careful here. There's silvers!
But not the bow.
On the floor in 6, which means the bow has to be in either 8 or 2. We might not be finished digging out this overworld. Okay, well, he's going straight over to this Triforce. And with this Triforce, he will have enough to enter level 9. And if he found the bow here, I think he'd be going into 9. But without a bow, you can't.
Yeah, with the bow and not the silvers, having the book to get that hint about where silvers are, definitely a dive 9 situation. Alas.
Alright, we're going to up an A. I think he's going to 8. I think he's going to 8. We've only seen 1 item in this 8. If Rando finds that bow in 8, he's going straight into 9. Meanwhile, Fury, not too far behind. He's going to go into this Triforce room and go through it because he has to find that other item. Rando's not going to 8. Where is he heading? Going to 7.
And Fury is digging this under the complete impression that he's going to get the bow right now.
Yes, he is. Rando is looking for 2. He's going into 7 to find the power bracelet so that he can start doing PB checks and find that too. Which it's a good move. I feel like I would personally dig the rest of 8 first. Okay, there's Fury Silvers. He's going to be out of this 6 in just a few seconds here. And we'll see where he goes. Both of our runners, each one with 6 Triforces, each one capable of entering level 9, yet each one unable to kill the pig without that bow. It is a bow hunt, ladies and gentlemen. Where is Fury going? He's going to 8. Fury is heading to 8. Rando looking for a power bracelet in 7 to try and dig out 2. This decision right here is the race.
Oh, pause strat's just too tough.
This is a hard room. Nowhere to hide from these Wizrobes. Doesn't put... He is pissed. Oh, pardon, but he is not happy. Rando trying to get this block clip. You got to do a reverse block clip in that room. That stumped me for the longest time. Not realizing you had to reverse the block clip if coming in from the left side.
I had someone join me in my chat one day while I was racing and just pointed it out to me. I can't remember who. I want to say it was Tom J. Just dropped in and said, no, you need to do it this way. And from that point on, it's just been really quite easy.
I have to point out we have a ladder block in 8. This might be our bow.
The point I was getting at there is we have such a great community in here, people actively wanting to help each other to be as good as we can be.
Oh, that's one of the things I love most about this community. You know, we're not interested in trying to, have our secrets and be better than everyone else. We lift each other up and elevate each other. And it's one of the most beautiful things about not just this community, but most gaming communities. It's one of the few competitive scenes, I feel, where you get that kind of camaraderie of helping each other out in this way. There it is.
Oh.
And Fury heading into level 9. It does not look good for Rando. All right. Well, now that we're into 9, Stags, what exactly are we looking for?
Well, we're going to be listening for the roar and looking for a door. A door that does not open when we've cleared the room. Or if we've already beaten Ganon, the door that opens automatically.
Level 9 is also known as the Great Equalizer because even though we view Rando as behind right now, 9 does 9 things. Fury putting those silvers to good use.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Fury is clearly ahead, but like you're saying, 9 does weird things, and I would not count out Rando.
Definitely not. But this 7 is... Oh! He did not want to do that.
No, that was a Y-Force of the first degree.
It was. I wonder if he's going to go back in. Like, the best thing that could happen would be for him to just leave. No, he's going back in. Oh, this 7 has been awful.
Yeah, committed to the decision.
Which I kind of feel like when you put this much time and investment into a level, you kind of have to see it through.
I agree. I agree completely. It doesn't make the process any less painful, but...
Alright, where's it at? Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Ganon. Alright, he's down. Okay, Rando finally finds his power bracelet. He's going to be out of there. And now he's going to be doing power bracelet checks. The best thing that could happen to Rando is he finds 2 immediately right here and finds a couple of items quickly.
Yeah, the one room magic boomerang, totally what he's looking for.
But the one room wooden boomerang in 8 is one of the main things that kept him from finding that bow. Because you already found one item, and you're like, I don't want to dig this 8 for the second one.
And a completely defensible decision.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying it was a bad strategy. It was just the wrong move in this specific instant. Hey, there's our magical boomerang. All right, there's our Zelda. No, it's not. It was a trick Zelda. All right, Rando and 2.
There's the Zelda door.
All right, everyone get your GGs together in chat, finishing with an official time of 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 27 seconds. Give it up for FurySK.
I didn't even see Rando find 2.
I'm not even sure where he found it. It was a power... I'm sure it was a power bracelet somewhere. I think it might have been at the fairy fountain. And everyone, welcome FurySK into the chat. How are you doing tonight?
I don't know after that one. That one's pretty rough.
You guys were neck and neck right up into the bow hunt. And you both came out of 7. What was it? 6. You both came out of 6 with silvers. And each of you had the same 2 options. Either go and pull Power Bracelet out of 7 to look for level 2, or go into 8 for your last item. Rando chose to go and pull out the Power Bracelet. He just pulled any key out of 2 and is heading into 8. You went into 8, and that was the split decision moment of, who's going to win this game.
To be fair, I had like 2 bomb walls left in this 8. That I guess I could have tried. One that Rando's going to see at some point and be really sad. And the other one, hopefully, he can get around, which is right above the, I think it's the Diamond Blue Wizard room. If you can't go up there, it's that Blue Wizard room that has the triple bar. It could be, oh, look, it can't open. Well, so much for that.
Yeah, that was the triple bar room. That was nasty.
I was preparing myself for that to be the only option available to get into 8, really, and I was unimpressed with that option. So I was going to put it off until there were no overworld dungeons to dig, which almost happened. Almost got forced to go back. That would have been... I'd have not been happy.
Yeah, it was all around a really tight race. Rando had a bit of an edge on you for the first half because he found 5 fairly early and pulled the ladder out 10 minutes into the seed. And so he had the ladder through most of this and was able to more thoroughly explore the levels, whereas you were held back by the ladder.
That seems fair.
But, once you pulled your own ladder out, it was just smooth sailing.
Yeah, I was... I try not to get too nervous before these, but I was well aware... I said it in the pregame lobby to Rando that, like, last year... Between last year and this year, the difference that he's made, like, kind of climbing the ranks and getting better seed over seed, is pretty incredible. So I was not expecting this to be easy. I'm not surprised that it came down to a simple decision of who wants to route what in first. So it's no shock to me that he is as close as he was.
We were just talking about 5 or 10 minutes ago and there's our ladder block. He's not too far from the bow. We were just talking about how helpful this community is to people who pick up Z1R, those who are maybe lagging behind a little bit. There's no shortage of runners willing to hop into streams and leave tips, leave suggestions, and just in general help lift everybody up. It's one of the most beautiful parts about this community.
Yep, always a good time, just as long as you're willing to sit through the really dumb trolley seeds with us, which they'll happen often, don't worry. Was it this manhandle or just past it? I forget.
I want to say it's one more.
Oh, I didn't see any of this. I think you just passed it,
I think it
unfortunately.
was, yeah. Ooh, that's going to hurt. I mean, I get it. You got less than 3 hearts. Trying to be careful.
Yeah, looks like also got the bomb upgrade.
Yeah, he got that relatively late in the seed.
Despite the lack of real money early on, it didn't come back to haunt me as far as my expenditures on bomb upgrades and other things.
One thing, and I don't know, this might be just me, because I know we all have different experiences, but one of the interesting things I found with this flag set is even when the secrets are low money, I've not been having money issues like I've used to have in other flag sets.
Yeah, I think part of that has to do with the book really not being particularly useful by the time you get it. So, like, normally you would want to hold money for hints to be able to tell where things are early in the seed, but by the time sometimes you get the book, like, I think that was probably like the 5th or 6th dungeon item I found. It really could only tell me so much. Like, it told me where the power bracelet was, but it also repeated hints and gave me a useless ladder hint. Like the coast item hint.
And a useless book hint.
I did not get to see that one, I don't think.
Oh, yeah. I think it said step over the water to get the book. Oh, no, play a tune. It was play a tune to get a book. But the ladder hint or the bow hint. Did you get the bow hint?
No bow hint.
Okay, so yeah, there was a hint that said step over the water to get the bow.
So I did not mark my second hint shop. I only marked the one that I found late in the seed. So I wasn't going to go search in the second hint shop. I almost went to 7 knowing there were more old men there that could help me out, but I only knew where the 1 was offhand. It was kind of close to start, and I knew the other one was a bomb upgrade, and there's a chance in these seeds where the bomb upgrades can stack, so in my mind I'm like, well, there's a good chance there's a second bomb upgrade up there, in which case I'm just digging 7 versus 8, and I'm not sure if that's really going to do me much good. So that was kind of my thought process there, I guess. I don't know, really weird seed. It did not want to give you anything. It did not want to open anything early until you found a ladder, and I guess that propelled the speed of the seed a little bit, but until then it was really rough.
And I don't know if you knew, if you noticed this. This was very fascinating. We had 4, 1, 5, 6, and 7. 5 dungeons in vanilla locations. Like, not their own vanilla locations, but in vanilla dungeon locations.
Yeah, I kind of saw that happening, but it's, I don't know, we've come really close to knocking out dungeons in vanilla locations by random chance before, so I guess I didn't pay too much mind to it. I think this is probably the 3rd time I've seen 5 in their spots.
Yeah. Now, granted, none of them spawned in their own location, but still in a dungeon location.
Yep. Random quirkiness. Hey, there's a fairy. Hopefully he goes left eventually.
No.
Doesn't have many options over here.
Yeah, he's quickly running out of options. That was close.
Yeah, we were under the assumption that you had seen the bow hint and taking you to 6, where you found silvers. So it just ended up chance with that.
Yeah, so the thought was, well, I have 6, 7, and 8. 6 and 8 have Triforces, but again, I thought that blue Wizard room was required to clear. Or at least dumbed down a little bit so you get through it without having 0 HP by the end of it. So my thought process is, well, I'm going to get the Triforce in 6, and because I still need bow and silvers, I might as well just go for it. And that, I guess, saved me a little bit. But I think 6 for the Triforce anyways was always kind of the play I was thinking. So just happy that I decided to pay the bomb to go get my silvers. I thought very heavily about whether or not I wanted to continue in that dungeon at that point.
I seem to recall that there was a little bit of difficulty at the onset in finding enough money for the candle also.
Yeah, that was annoying. I think all three large were not accessible without candle or something else, if I remember.
There was another diversion that you guys took. You had seen a couple of candle shops, and Rando had not. And so Rando bought bombs at the first opportunity. And it looked like you were waiting to be able to use the money for a candle.
Yeah, I thought surely eventually a bomb dropper would actually drop a bomb. I think it was on the 11th try that I got the bomb to finally drop.
Yeah, as soon as Rando bought bombs, found a large secret, just immediately after.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I was about to start just killing the levers in the desert, getting fivers and singles until I got there, but I think I got 2 bombs, I want to say on the Octoroks in the western part of the desert, so that I could do Forgotten Spot and then route up some of Western DM at that point. I think that's what saved me there.
I think that Rando may have mismarked his tracker because he's looking for missing rooms. I don't think he realizes that he hasn't cleared that manhandler.
Yeah, he walked straight through it. Maybe he thought the dark room wasn't a drop room. I don't know. Either that or just low health. I'm trying to think. I got 3 deaths. I think all my deaths were early too. The white sword death was annoying, but I mean, it annoyed me into screen wrapping properly, so that worked. What else did I do? I think
I don't know about your 3 deaths, but I only see the number 3 next to my name.
Well, yeah, I got keep on trying to get you to play Z1R DWR.
I am not against it. I think that would be a lot of fun.
So what is DWR?
Go for it,
it's a
Stags.
walking math exam.
That sounds awful.
DWR is Dragon Warrior Randomizer.
Oh, okay.
And it's not
Makes a lot more
actually a
sense.
walking math exam. It's just sometimes it means well as such.
Malkier wants to know, Fury, if there were any expletives on the lever before the white sword. I have forgotten about that moment.
No. That was not like I've talked a little bit with like Juris and Yumi and some other folks, Rick, about kind of like mentally just not letting the small things get you. And I knew that I could screen wrap if I did screen wrap well. I could screen wrap my way about 40, 45 seconds later and get back there.
All right,
So
we do have a forfeit on RandoRunner's side, so we'll see if he wants to come in here and talk with us. He may not. Okay, I think he might be dipping out. We'll see if he wants to join us. But I don't blame him for calling it there. That was a rough seed. But yeah, Fury, I believe it was level... Was it level 7 that you burned down and turned around? It was, yeah, you walked into 7, saw the... saw the ladder block and, threw fire at it.
Yeah, I also burned the Pole's voice hopping on the outside of 7, if I remember, because he kept hopping in the same spot and blocking me and hit me.
Oh,
bullied me.
They're good at that. They're good at...
There were a lot of Patras early. Awful Patras.
Oh, man. 7 and 8 were just loaded with Patras.
Yeah, we were talking about the fun overworld combat. And then to drop in from there into all of the Wizrobes and Patras in the dungeons. We thought maybe we would get a reprieve, and no, we did not.
All right, so Rando has decided not to join us, but that's okay. I completely understand. Very frustrating there. But anyway, Fury, any last thoughts about this race or this seed before we call it a night?
It's going to go in the special folder that mostly belongs to 3 people. Gesture gets his entry now, I guess. And hopefully we see very few more of those Wizrobe, really just blue Wizrobe kind of blocker rooms early in dungeons with the patches all over the place. I would love to have a few less in my next seed, thanks to both Comms and Tracker. And again, guess I'll see who we play in week 3. There's no freebies, no matter what bracket you end up in anymore. Just too many good players.
Yeah, I was surprised at the 0-1 bracket going into week 2. There's a lot of really good players in there. You never know what's going to happen. But thanks for giving us a great race. And I want to thank my co-commentator, Stags, for joining me in the booth, Malkier for pushing all the buttons, and everyone out there in the chat for keeping us honest and reminding us when we miss things. If you guys aren't finished with Z1R, well, you're in luck, because there is a race that just started about 8 minutes ago on SpeedGaming 2, Equations 19 versus Neo. No, I am not going to pronounce that right. No. Versus Neo. We'll just put it that way. But that's happening in SpeedGaming 2, so head over there and give them some love as they duke it out in their race. Stags, you want to close us out tonight?
Absolutely, and I also want to thank SpeedGaming for giving us an opportunity to showcase these 2 great runners. Definitely give them a follow. They're both incredibly good at what they do here, and a lot of fun to watch. So also, thank you, Bakuda, for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. I'm Stags28. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next time.